hope of the universe. I am the answer to all living things that cry out for peace.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Dragon Ball friends. I, your host, Sam Kana, is back, and today we're gonna be talking about episode 13 of Anime War. It is indeed a reality. My friend Jake recently did an update on where he stands with Anime War, and he specified that it seems that it is taking way too long for the episode 12 to release. So what he has in mind, because there's still a lot more time left for the final cut to be finished, so he decided to break the episode down into two parts. So he will probably release a smaller bit of it in November, so we're gonna get episode 12 in November. But episode 12, hold your horses, ladies and gents, will not be the final piece of content. The saga concludes with episode 13 according to the update. Now, I will say that Jake released this video a few days ago, about 5 days ago, so I was planning to record a video on my own and do an episode 13, Anime War episode 13. I really was not planning to do any more videos, especially on the final episode. I probably would do one or two more videos, but after I saw the update, it definitely triggered me to create another one. Though, I will say that after this video, I'll probably not do many more Anime War related videos. I'll probably do one or two more. I basically have covered everything onto this channel Anime War related. There's a number of videos I've already made, so I'm kind of running empty here. I don't have anything more I can comment on in regards to the final episode. If I do think of something, I will of course share it with all of you guys out there, but I will say it's very important that you hear me out throughout this video. I would suggest you guys to watch this in its entirety. I'll try to pack everything in one recording session, everything I know about the final episode, the update that Jake released, and kind of present you guys the bigger picture and give you my thoughts on the final episode. It's episode 13, so I felt like I had to let you guys know that he's splitting it into two parts according again to what he said in his final update. If he decides to not do that, I will make a video or maybe change the title of this video, and I will for sure let you guys know and update you. But before we proceed, it's very, very important that you guys go down there right now and you punch and demolish the thumbs up button. I'd really appreciate the support. It's going to ascend into a Super Saiyan Blue. I think you would love to see that. So I thank you guys in advance for that. Also, don't forget to express yourselves and comment down at the comment section. Let me know how you feel about episode 13, which is going to be the final piece of content. This is where the game ends. With episode 13, it's going to be very exciting. We are going to specifically comment on that, and we are totally going to focus on that episode, so just give me a moment to take some things out the way, and then we're gonna commit into episode 12. Do not forget, guys, to subscribe also and punch that notification bell. It's very important. That's the only way to stay up to date with the content anytime I'm active, whether that is a live stream or a video like this one. You're gonna be the very first person to know, so if you want to be here and be informed, by all means, be my guest. I hope you can do that. Without any further ado, it is about that time that we comment on the updates of Anime War and then the final episode, which will feature Omni God Gogeta descending from heaven. Now, in regards to the update, Jake released a video where he explained that it is taking a lot longer than what he initially believed episode 12 would require in terms of how time-consuming it is for him to produce it. He actually said that it's probably going to take him 4 to 5 more months worth of work for the final cut to be done. So for the final piece of content, it might be around 30 to 40 minutes long, he needs about 5 to 4 more months. He has something in mind, like what he's planning to, I guess, what he's attempting to do in the final episode of Anime War in terms of action and fighting sequences, and in terms of a fan animation, may I say. It's something that has never been done before, and it's really difficult for Jake to execute that. He even went out of his way and state that a lot of us probably might not even able to tell that that is going to be fun made. He actually got a new filter. I got a lot of that on his final stream. He got a filter from Elordi, which has those thicker lines, and he gets basically a lot closer to the actual look of I guess an animation, and I'm loving it so much. And I will say that I feel very bad that he's getting this close and he decides to conclude the saga. I do respect his decision. I know that Jake is, of course, going to continue. I hope that we do get to see Demon Rush, and I assume that's why he wants to commit to that project, and I do respect his decision. But I will say it's sad because he's going to end it on a very high note with episode 13 now. So the drill is that Jake doesn't want to leave his channel without new content for 5 months in regards to Anime War, and he knows, he basically explained that it doesn't favor his channel to only release a video every once a week and there's no fan animation. So he decided to go what he has right now in his hands. So he probably will release episode 12 this coming November. It's going to be about a 10 minutes long video, which he's also trying to figure out a way on how he can end it at a cliffhanger, at a point that it would be pretty epic and would actually be the turning point where the introduction of episode 13 would perfectly fit. So that's also something that is troubling him. He said he knows he has found a part that he feels can end the episode, so we have everything planned out. So I suppose episode 12 will mostly be the video he released at some point in his channel where you know, Goku sees his father, he ascends, he removes he only has the one limiter, he's as powerful as Vegeta, and then they are about to fuse. Now, as I said, guys, Jake did do a live stream where he featured a little bit of a sequence of Gogeta. We got to see the dance, and Gogeta appeared, and holy baloney, it was unbelievable. This part is going to be breathtaking. I kid you not, my friends. This looks so beautiful. Gogeta descending from the sky was just the highlight of that video. My goodness. You guys should definitely go ahead and watch Jake's live stream. There's so many things I want to say, man, in this video. I don't even know where to start and where to finish, but this is the talk. So, episode 12 will end at the point that Gogeta will be introduced, leaving us with the most anticipated part for the ending. So episode 12 will cut with Gogeta, and then episode 13 will be one big final battle. The final countdown will begin in episode 13, where Omni God Gogeta squares off against the evil Omni King. It is coming up next. So as you guys can understand, as great as episode 12 is promising to be, and Jake did say that we're gonna get to see some pretty epic fights in that episode be featured, you can understand that episode 12 will serve as an appetizer before the main course. Episode 13 is the real deal. Things get down to business, where Omni God Gogeta awakens to fight his most powerful, his most challenging opponent ever that Gogeta has faced, in my opinion, at least in fan animation, because Gogeta never struggles when he appears to fight an opponent, whether that is Gogeta or Vegeta. The fusion always succeeds. But in Anime War and its 13th episode, where we stand right now with episode 13 being the final one, Gogeta is going to fail. Yes, that is a very surprising moment for the fans, but Gogeta will not be the winning card. the downfall of the evil Omni King will not come at the hands of Gogeta, but his loss, the downfall of the Omni King, might just be at the hands of a fusion, because in his live stream, Jake featured an image that he didn't quite show, but it did indicate that there is going to be more fusion in the final episode of Anime War. Will that be enough, though? I don't really know. I do not want to spoil anything, because frankly, I don't know. I did see a picture that suggests that since Gogeta will fail, I can only assume that more fusion is going to happen. I mean, it could have been an irrelevant picture, but I kind of feel like it does connect with the final episode itself. But Jake did say in one of the videos that I released on Anime War that none of us could ever predict how the final episode concludes, so maybe not even that is going to cut it. I don't really know, honestly, so only time will tell how this episode is going to end. One thing is for certain: this episode, I feel like it is not possible to just... It's impossible for the final episode to not satisfy every single Dragon Ball fan out there. I feel like Jake puts everything he has on this work, this project. He puts his heart in this final part of Anime War to make certain that he goes out with a bang. I definitely respect him for doing that, and I'm very excited to witness his work. I know he is probably going to release something the likes of which we may have never seen before, so that makes me very anxious to witness this episode. I hope you guys feel the same way. There really isn't that much more to say. Anime War episode 13 is where our final date stands for Anime War. The ending of the saga is at hand. I guess 4 to 5 more months is how long it will take Jake to release that episode, and until he gets there, we're just gonna have to wait. So be patient, my friends, and we're gonna be here talking and commenting anything that happens along the way, so stay with me. Anything that happens, I will be here to cover it, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up on your way out. I'd really appreciate it. Express yourselves down at the comment section. I want to see your thoughts. This is pretty crazy, so let's try to make some sense out of it. Let's see your thoughts. Last but not least, make sure to subscribe and punch that notification bell right in the face. That is the only way to stay up to date with the content, whether that is a stream or a video. But on that note, I'm pretty excited about the ending. Is it going to be a fusion? Is it going to be something else? Will we see the Omni King decide to stand up for Goku and Vegeta and save the day? Who knows? Will we see Whis come back? Will we see the angels? What is going to happen? Some people even suggest that the Grand Minister, like Grand Priest, will show up. Who knows? Anything is on the line. Anything is possible. And one thing is for certain, the ending is bound to be surprising. That's the word I'm going to end it with. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I am Samkan signing off here. Ciao. Adios. Goodbye.